Hello, good morning, my beautiful people. Welcome back to Positive Channel. If you're a new subscriber, please subscribe to my YouTube channel when I upload every other week. So in today's video, I want to talk about the BRATZ movie. So I want to talk about this BRATZ movie today, and just to tell you how I enjoyed this movie and like what's so good about this movie. So let's get right into the video. And if you're new, welcome. If you're an old subscriber, welcome. I want to welcome everybody who's joining me, and if you're still here, welcome. Okay, so let's get right into the video. Let's see how well this video gets, and I hope this is interesting and fun. Okay, let's go. All right, guys. So let's talk about this BRATZ movie. So I watched this BRATZ movie on Monday, July the 7th to Tuesday, July 8th, because I finished it from that time, to a point where, like, because how should I say, I wasn't feeling that well. I was kind of dehydrated because it was really hot that day. But I watched it, and I was kind of like kind of droozy, like kind of tired, like rest. I need to rest, kind of like in my sleep. But I was watching it, and I can actually tell you this is kind of basically like when you're in high school and like you meet some friends for the day, for the first day, and I guess when you see people who are like they want to be popular, they want to dress up and look good. And one of the things what I like about this is like these girls were like they were good friends from the beginning, and to a point where they're like into a big old fight, and then they came back together, and then they went to audition. Then they had some issues going on, and there were some girls that were trying to change up the friendship. And from that day forward, I'm like, this just kind of reminds you like when you're in high school and you have all your friends and you end up doing things and all that stuff. But I started to say, and I said to myself, like, me watching a movie like this is kind of like when you're with your friends and you're talking about life and you want to help them and just experience things. So when I watch this movie, it's like it's so fun. And I remember when I was showing you guys, when I was not showing you, but when I did a short clip talking about how I watched the Bratz movie, and a subscriber commented how they miss the what's it called, the Bratz toys. So I'm gonna show you. If you were a Brat girl back in the day, I will show you. Okay, the Bratz dolls. Let me show you. So back in the day, when I was younger, like maybe in my early teens, I used to had these Bratz toys. I think the first toy I had was the one right here with the red hair. Yeah, those were my favorite like toys back in the day. And a subscriber comment, they said how they miss the toys. And I started to say, yeah, me too. So it's like a big old memory of that can actually give you an understanding of rats. And I usually had I know y'all gonna be like, girl, what? You had that too? I'm gonna show you. I used to had the CD, like the actual rat CD. And you guys may have seen me did a vlog last year, about my favorite toys and everything. You may have seen that vlog. Um, I wanna like type it. Yeah. So this was the CD. This was a small. I wish I still had the CD, but I don't have it no more. This was the CD. It only had 2 tracks. The songs that I had were so good, and who I am, like that's how you know I was a Bratz girl back in the day. Like I love Bratz toys, Bratz songs. I even listened to a YouTube Bratz song. What was it called? Let me see if I can find it. This. Wait. This one. I used to listen to this every single time. BRATZ Babies. I used, I used to listen to that back in the day. That's how you know I was into BRATZ. That's how you know. But this movie right here is a movie that I'll never forget. I'll still watch it. Never watched it before. And I even watched the older versions. But this is a movie that I'll never, ever, ever forget. Right? But all I can tell you guys is that I will give this movie a 10 out of 10. Even though like I had to go back and we watched it the next day, 'cause I watched the whole thing until when I was almost done. And even though, like I said, I was kind of like dehydrated, I was not feeling that well, but I still watched it, and I'm so glad that I used the time. Hold on. Yeah. Anyway, so even though like I said before, even though I wasn't that well, I'm glad that I used the time to watch this movie, because no matter what you do, you might think of it like, oh, this might be too babyish for me. This might be too boring. Guys, I will tell you right now, I'm into an age, even though I'm an adult and I might not look my age, I will still watch movies that required of me, because I feel like those were my childhood days. Even though we're adults and we watch movies that come out. Just like right now, a Smurf movie is gonna come out by Friday. People think, oh, that's baby, but you could still watch that with your family or your friends. So anything you think, oh, it's babyish, watch it, because, like I said, I'm a person who love watch movies. I love watching TV. I love watching the news. I love everything. You guys basically know what I love to do, and I know even business what I do. I love everything. Even though maybe you guys maybe don't like when I do, maybe you guys like makeup or like fashion, maybe not as much, but I love everything. And this movie is something that you have to just enjoy. Okay. But yeah, guys, but other than that, that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoy. Comment down below what you guys think about this BRATZ movie that I was telling you guys about. You guys can watch it on Tubo. It's a app, a free app place you can watch your shows, and yeah. So I would type it in case you guys don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, this app right here, you can watch this one, TUBI. Okay, so you guys can watch that. It's a free app where you can watch all your favorite shows and everything like that. Okay, so I may end this vlog right here. If you're new, subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on my social medias. I'm gonna start to look for more vlogs, and if I find, I'll let you guys know when I'll film more. Okay, so let me end this video, and I'll see y'all in my next one. And I hope you guys enjoy my videos, and I hope you guys get some inspiration from me. Okay, all right, bye.